When you listen to this Ambassador Henko, when a Secretary of State for Africa's Affairs, when you listen to this his speech, you where you dey insult Ambazonians them, say terrorists, say they pick up guns for fight the state, you go know why Ambazonians they pick up gun. Because when I listen to this speech, I pick many things from there. One thing what I pick am from this speech, and I say, they know very well, too well, wetin dey happen for Cameroon. Too well. Na them they say they bring democracy for Africa. Na them they say they be mother of democracy. But them they stand up openly tell you say Biya never ever win election, Biya they rig the election. Then they same them, they the partnership with that same Biya. They the partnership with that same Biya, they the send Biya letter of congratulation when he rigged the election. Now a whole Secretary of State for African Affairs is the tell with the kind of thing. Say Biya go still rig the election, he go still win. So they know very well. Go to the Anglophone crisis. Wait till they talk concerning the Anglophone crisis. It talk how we come into the union for a federal constitution, but they go manipulate and forcefully join we inside the union. If more become one like French, then start Kiwi on top of it. Then why they still catch our leaders and lock up where they know all these things them? So when I listen, go through all these messages. Although wait to talk, I don't want to attack you for wait to talk. Oh. My main vex had na say, na them be the world diplomats. Na them say they be the world power. Na them say they bring democracy for the world. So una know very well say Biya dey rig this election. Then una dey send a letter of congratulation. Una dey accept it for inside UN. Then una dey partnership with it for fight. People wanna call and say terrorists. Where he say safe na number one terrorist. He dey terrorize the people for a country. Una dey partnership with it. Then una claim say una dey promote democracy for the world. Well, make we not talk go far. The good thing I say for all the message where he talk one thing where make sense. Say Cameroon youths, almost 80% na picking them below 20, where means say na Gen Z. Say it go be very difficult for those youths them for get job because of the war where Biya the fight them. For the people of Southern Cameroon, the illegal war where you identify say the war be illegal. They know say the war be illegal. But what are they doing about it? They say make the pressure Biya make come for dialogue. So now only pressure. Okay. Then it talks say the other war again for North, that one be better because the Americans they assist Biya for fight the Boko Haram terrorists then for North. But if you understand, say that money where Americans they use them for finance Biya say may fight terrorists, now that same be them. Biya use and Kiwi, that same tank them, that same bullet them, and they know very well because that same America don't can train soldiers for Cameroon. But it tell we today, say they know very well, say Biya always rig election. I get one message for the people of Cameroons and also for Southern Cameroons. We for Southern Cameroon, we don't understand the way diplomatic politics they play. We don't understand, say, anything where you want them, you take and by force, they need to give you. Because the world politics, every man they fight now for interest. America know interest we want them from Biya. France know interest we want them from Biya. China know interest we want them from Biya. Great Britain know their interest we want them from Biya. So if Biya they support their interest, even if Biya rig the election, then the whole country fall inside water. No concern them. Suppose as their interest be supported, their interest, they meet their interest. It no concern them. So now you Cameroonian, you Southern Cameroonian, you need to fight for your destiny. Now you need to fight for your destiny. When una the other say, hey, America sit where they do the thief for election, America don't already tell una say no say the thief that election. So if una no go stand like the people for Madagascar, una no go stand like the people for Mali, una no go stand like the people for Burkina Faso, my brother, una go remain for that slavery forever. Because if una the way say Great Britain go cut talk or America go cut talk, no, Biya na their number one highlights. They know very well say Biya they are the thief they vote. Now in this they tell una hoha say Biya go thief am. It tell una hoha in the bend mob. It tell una say Biya go thief the election. but they go send a letter of congratulation, which they want to tell una. So if una ke una she don't quiet, we Southern Cameroonians would already take our stand, say, na till the last man standing. Until Biya come for table for negotiate with we, make we govern ourselves, because this same system for Cameroon no fit govern we. We no go ever prosper. We go remain backward as we ever remain backward. We need to govern ourselves. Just like how ICSF the talk say they need to come back for dialogue table. They see whether they go back now for the federal constitution as it be there, so that may we manage our administrations. They need to go back, say me they put Biya pressure. So the only pressure we go come for Biya now only as we host it. May man no fool you, the only pressure we go come for Biya now as we host it, because France no go talk for a partner, America no go talk for a partner. Now only for we for continue the sample dance with the sample then so. So I get good news for Biya. Because may not say the thing where they do and so for their election first. When I don't help to provoke the people again the more, most especially our people for Southern Cameroons, even the way they want to support on our interests more, where they want to gain interest on our government, at time kuna for the election, because una intentionally, una deliberately continue for sustain this war for 8 good years, because una want use this war for time like this. One of my brothers sent me a message from Bafut. Anytime say big article, that message where you talk yesterday, so say exactly that kind of thing happen for Bafut. Say what happen for Bafut. Say people go vote. La Republic military say who cost that shoot gun for up. And now wait that will be the tell what people. Say una no go waste una time for register. They go tell una say una don't participate for their vote where they go thief the vote because the war is still go on. Then say go open shoot gun. Then say go hook up open fire so that people go run the thief the election. Now why that they sustain the war? Una no waste una time, una no listing. Una say no, we Ambazonian. Una one una perform una civic rights. We say okay, una go perform una civic rights. Una don't see am for una self no. Now Bafut that they tell una say thousands of votes they come out for Bafut, right? Wait it happen, people go vote. Wait it happen. La Republic military say who comes that shoot gun for up. All man run before they want come back for car vote. They tell we say ballot box they don't be fill all. Elecam officers or military they don't fill ballot box or CPDM. The same thing for Batipo. The same thing for Lebi Alem. The same thing at the end message again say they say big article you decry the one for Northern Zone. So you never hear the one way happen for Dikome. Say the one for Dikome na sad case. So you decry the one for Toko. You never hear the one way happen for Dikome. Say the one na sad case. So these people, they deliberately sustain this war, make it no end, because they want to use them for rig election. Yes, because they know say if Maurice come to or another candidate win for all the cities, them they go for this suburb, these rural areas, then where they don't cause war. They go bring thousands of votes for counter that one. But at the still tell una all we will know say all those votes for those areas na fraud. All we know say na fraud. So if una no go stand up like Republic to come up for defend una vote, they want concern na una. But we will stand tall. We tell la Republic to Cameroon say that thing we don't do, and so you don't help for intensify the crisis, because we don't know your intention. We don't know una intention. Say una no mean good for we. We know say una continue for sustain the war, no na because una no fit end am. Na because una want use am for una political gain. Yes, now why una sustain the war, and una go get what una want am. At time God said the war continues to take a reach of time like this, because it no go easy with una. Man tell una want you una no. Whatsoever plan we inside your room at the plan. Yeah, fine, hold your ear. If it concern arms, yeah, fine. Whatsoever plan we inside your room at the plan. Because it don't tell una say there's 3 ways for take over power. It's either you win through ballot box, or you go through the hard way when are through arms, or coup d'etat. So inside that 3 ways, if una thief am for ballot box, he say one go na through arms. Be rest assured say we Ambazonians, if they can't throw away we gun, as I don't always tell una say anything against CPDM I stand with, because I know say CPDM na the problem for Cameroon. If they can't throw away gun for Ambazonia, una know say we go happily take am. We no go happily take am because say we support inside Chiruma. No, we go happily take am because we want defend our territory. Yeah, fine. If you don't know, I tell you something you know. Yeah, fine. If it's at your room, I can't throw a gun for Southern Cameroon, we go take them. We no go take them because we like it. We no go take them because we believe for it. We go take them because we want chase La République and their CPD counterpart out of our territory. So una know say whatsoever thing we not the plan am, una know say Southern zone to the plan am, Southern Cameroon to the plan am. Any war we not the plan am, Southern Cameroon the plan am. So una prepare for fight the war in many fronts. As una decide say una want make the country must go for war, una prepare for fight the war in many fronts. Una prepare for fight the war in many fronts. Because una deliberately sustain this war. For kill our people, suffer our people because we want use them for time like this. And thank God it don't come for time like this now. I be tell una, say Ambazonian crisis, they just lie. We wait na sponsor. If Chiruma with a group, I know say plenty people that inside government that sponsor Chiruma. If they stand up say they want a coup d'etat or na wait, they can't throw away gun for Ambazonia, we go pick them. Even youth the way they never join Ambazonian fight, they go pick the gun. So whatever they una the plan for do. With the Cameroonians their vote, una be rest assured. Say, Southern Cameroonians, with the provocation we don't provoke we, would they prepare say, if Chiruma can throw a gun, we go pick them. Enough is enough. That result we bring them for this, so it don't provoke the people. It don't provoke the people. They say this is really like, they say it's an insult. It's an insult. For key people for inside 8 years, then you use it like advantage for your political gain. It's an insult, it's wickedness, it's heartlessness. You hear? So una hear fine, oh una hear. When I talk something for the platform, una know say I need to talk na bababab. When I talk something, no so you go near. I dey tell una say, Issa Chiruma say get plan B. If that plan B involve arms, they can't throw away arms to Southern Cameroon. Una be rest assured say, even picking the way they be say they no go join Ambazonian war. They go pick that arms, not be because say they love Issa Chiruma. Now because say una don't overdo. Now because say una don't overdo. I ever can sound my warning so that when it happen, I can remind una. Like how when I be tell una for the beginning, say una do so, una no do. Una don't hear Secretary of State for Africa Affairs, he don't still tell una. Say una come into dialogue with Southern Cameroonians as I tell una the other time. Say una no fit win this war. Secretary of State don't tell una say you cannot win this war because first their brothers for Nigeria they support them. That one na one, and secondly na guerrilla war you no fit win them. So una go only the lost resources where na money una be need to create jobs for the youth. Now wait till that way they tell una, and you know if the youths for the country they then are below 25 years, then they are jobless. Guess where that country is heading to? So Cameroon military. Una be say una one fight no. The time they come, una go fight that fight. I don't always tell una. I tell una for my last video, so una stand for the side for good. But una fit say na play. Time they come, una go fight that fight. They are sure una say part of una military go support Issa Chiruma. Oh yeah, hear very well you hear. If he come na for shooting, part of their military go support Issa Chiruma. And make I tell you, Ambazonian Defense Forces go take that gun. No be because say they like Issa Chiruma. Now because we need una out of our territory, now because we want govern ourselves. So we go pick that gun, fight una too from our own end. I don't go.
Secretary of State for African Affairs. Ambassador Cohen, welcome back to our program.
Thank you.
We saw this Anglophone crisis. Why that part of Cameroon instead of, or more so, than the Francophone area of Cameroon?
Well, the English-speaking part of Cameroon is in deep trouble because there's a great deal of discrimination against those people by the majority who are French-speaking. They're getting very little of the wealth or very little of the business investment and that sort of thing, so they are very angry. Secondly, when they voted under the United Nations to join the French-speaking Cameroon, they came in as a federal independent state, and they had their own legislator and their own chief of state, and they only shared the currency and the foreign policy and the defense. In 1972, the federal government had a referendum to unite, and of course this was illegal because this minority never wanted to be united totally with the rest of Cameroon, so they were just smothered and taken into Cameroon. They're very angry about it.
So what would the result of this election mean to the Anglophone crisis?
Well, Paul Biya is going to get reelected. He never loses. The elections are totally rigged. So there's no tension there. Will he win or will he not win? he's going to win. So now the government has two wars on their hand. In the north, they have the fight against the Islamic terrorists, Boko Haram, who come from northern Nigeria. This is a very difficult war that they're fighting. And in the west, they're fighting guerrillas from the English-speaking part of Cameroon, and you cannot defeat them because they have unlimited support from across the border by Nigerians. I'm not saying the Nigerian government is helping them, but Nigerian ethnic brothers are giving them unlimited arms and unlimited money. So they have to get into a negotiation with these people.
And then, well, some are concerned that Biya is Cameroon's absentee president. He's in power for so long. Why so long?
Well, his ethnic group represents about 10% of the population. They control the military, they control the security, so they've been in power strictly by rigging elections. Some parts of the Francophone areas are happy. They have business, they have agriculture, and they're doing well. But the majority of the people are totally repressed, and they're not sharing the wealth.
Can you briefly remind our audience, our global audience, of the composition, percentage-wise, between the Francophone and Anglophone Cameroonians?
The Anglophone are about 15%, and there's 85 of the Francophones.
And then we know that nearly 60% of Cameroon's population is now under the age of 25, fairly young. What's the impact been on the younger generation?
Well, they need economic expansion, and because of these two wars going on, Cameroon's not getting in much investment. Cameroonians are not investing money, so the opportunities for these younger people to get jobs, to get education, is just not there. So it's become a very dangerous situation.
What can the opposition do, or what can the international society do under this, the institutional design that has been in place in this country for so long?
Well, internationally, they're getting help to fight the Islamic terrorists. The United States is there, and that everyone's doing the right thing. But for the western part of the country, with the English-speaking people, they need to have pressure to negotiate a new arrangement where they can return to the federal system that existed before 1972.
Ambassador Hank Cohen, former Assistant Secretary of State, thank you so much for your insight.
You're welcome.